Hello everyone, Mr. Nacho here, and today I wanted to bring you the Armored Behemoth build, which is the both Summoner and the Heavy Carry build. I will show you what the build can do first, and then we will just go on and explain the build. Yeah, as you can see, we can easily keep up the 3500 damage. We have the summons, we have a lot of stacks of bulwark. It's just an incredible build. When it comes to the build, we are using the Engineer as the main archetype for the high-tech perk. And then we have Summoner as our secondary archetype for the summons and the HP regeneration. The very nice thing about this build is that it gives us two mandatory perks that we have to take that we would have taken anyway. So this is an incredibly efficient way to build it. The armor we are using is Leto Mark II helmet and armor, the trainer work boots and the labyrinth gauntlets, just to maximize the amount of armor that we can get at the 75 weight breakpoint. The relic that we are using is the Tranquil Heart, just so we don't have to use it ever, and it just gives us passive HP regeneration. The fragments we are using is the weak spot damage, skill cooldown and skill damage, because it all scales and gives us increased damage for our Vulcan and increased damage for our flyers. The main weapon we are using doesn't really matter, as long as you can put Fargazer on it. The melee weapon doesn't really matter either, so you can put here whatever you like. And I like the Rapture Cannon as a secondary with Song of Aether and Bandit, simply because it can dish out some damage on its own, and Song of Aether is a really nice utility. When it comes to the jewelry, we are using the combo of Installation Driver and the Mechanics Cog, simply because this gives us a stack of Bulwark whenever we carry something, and this gives us haste and 15% damage whenever we have a stack of Bulwark, which is really nice. Then we are using the Burden of the Rebel and Burden of the Stargazer to decrease our skill cooldown, so we can use the high-tech perk on a 24-second cooldown, which is extremely nice. And then we also have the Soul Guard. So the way that it works is that this will give us stacks of Bulwark anyway whenever we have the flyers, so we have already 2 permanent stacks of Bulwark, and then we will just gain 1 more whenever we pick up the heavy weapon. But you can also just place down the heavy weapon, and this will give you a stack of Bulwark as well. So no matter what, we should still have 3 stacks of Bulwark all the time. And with the 3 stacks of Bulwark, we'll go from 61.7% to 75.5%. So we are almost at the cap. This is extremely nice because we will be taking almost no damage. And as you can see, as you could have seen, as you saw, we will be dishing out 3.5k damage whenever we have our cooldown on the heavy weapon. So this will deal extreme amounts of damage, but this really doesn't really take that much damage since we are almost at the DR cap. When it comes to the traits, we are using the Fortify and Regrowth because we have to and because we would have anyway. Triage to increase the relic healing and any healing that we get. Then we have Vigor to increase our HP, Expertise to reduce cooldowns even further, Blood Bond so that the minions take some of the damage that we would have taken, Siphoner so that we can lifesteal some of the damage back, Fitness so whenever we heavy carry we will get a really nice dash, and Bark Skin and Endurance to decrease the damage that we take even further. The concoction that I would recommend is the Mad Tooth Tonic, because just flat 25 HP and for 1 hour it's really nice. And right now, let me show you some of the clips that I've made. I think that this build is extremely nice. It's easy to play and it can dish out a lot of damage. Usually you'll be the one to resurrect your teammates, not the other way around. So this feels nice. I hope that you enjoy it and have a great day.